Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to another non-league to Premier League. My name's Louis, also known as Lurg. Right. Oh, where to start? We said that we would be back at the end of January so we could sum up the January transfer window. Been good. We missed out on a couple of really key targets, but we've got some players in who I'm very, very happy with. January. When you think of a month of disappointments, January has to be the one, doesn't it? Worst month of the year for most of us normal folks, everything's rolling in and the money's tight. And in terms of football, it's always so bloody inconsistent. If I come down here into our schedule, you will see that January has not been kind to us at all. We got a 3-0 win at Palace. Started the month, I thought, right, we're going to kick on here now. We've got some really nice games. A lot of them are winnable. We lost 2-1 away at Middlesbrough. But this is what I have to show you, folks. Look at this. If I can just get up the match stats. Middlesbrough deserved to win in that game. Probably one of the only games that we drew or lost that we didn't deserve to win. So, fair enough. I can't complain against that. On the score sheet there, of course, Angel Gomez for us, Wood and Britt Assombalonga for them. A 0-0 with Swansea. Very, very even game. We dominated possession, but not much else. Very, very average performance. No good. Ipswich, however, look at this. 22 shots on goal, 10 on target, 64% possession. Gomez had a worst game that I've seen for a long, long time. This year has been a really strange one, obviously, with the World Cup being when it was. And it's just knocked everybody out of sorts. Huddersfield, 20 shots on goal, 3 on target. 3! How is that even bloody possible? Just ridiculous. And the own goal was so unfortunate for the keeper. He tipped the ball onto the post and it bounced back at him in the back of the head and went in. So that's not brilliant there. 1-1 with Huddersfield, 1-1 with Birmingham. I think Birmingham were actually the better side in this game. No, there wasn't. I completely lie. 24 shots on goal, 7 on target. Again, ridiculous. 56% possession. We actually played quite well on that if you look at the average ratings. Come down to Sheffield Wednesday, 1-1 again. Surprise, surprise. This game actually a little bit more even. And then in the last game, Stoke, oh my God. Look at this. They beat us 3-1 with 3 counter-attacks. Look at this. 30 shots on goal, 10 on target, 63% possession of the ball. We're having a lot of the ball, but at the moment, the front three are just not doing anything with it. I need to change something, but I'm scared to change something. That being said, we've had our warnings from the board, shall we say? And if we go into our club vision, we're now on a D. They're very disappointed with the result against Millwall. They're not happy. I mean, we're on course to finish still within the playoffs, but we have dropped out of the playoff places now. If I can please go into... I've lost it. Where am I? Help! The league. So we are now 4 points outside them. I didn't realise that. Dropped down a little bit more than I thought we had. All of those draws have been horrific for us. And if we don't start winning games, in the next episode, folks, the chances are I am more than likely going to be sacked. How fun is that? So yeah, it's just a madness. Right, transfers. Ollie Watkins is not going to Burnley. They offered an offer. We accepted the offer. It was 15 million, rising to 20 million. He rejected the contract, didn't want to leave. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded him going. He's very, very influential within the dressing room, but he just hasn't been at the races this season. I've been very, very disappointed with him. Very disappointed. So looking forward to working with him, and it's been bad. We've got a right back coming in who was highly recommended by our scouts. Stats aren't brilliant attributes, pardon me, in terms of his physicals, his technicals. So that needs work. His physicals, however, and his mentals, really, really good for where we want him to play. So very excited about that. We're going to have a back two who are French. This man come again, very, very highly recommended. I didn't decided not to scout him, just go off of what our director of football said, and the first two scouts who said that it'd be a great signing and that he's championship quality at the moment, Premier Division quality in the future. So we will have two very nice young French defenders who hopefully can make a really good working partnership. Who else did we bring in then? We brought in, obviously, Charlie Ball from Solihull Moors because we need a backup striker. David Allison, young Scottish midfielder. Absolutely fantastic. Free current ability, 5-star potential ability, very good physicals, very good mentals. Technicals are alright as well, you know. I'm quite happy with how he is and how he's playing. He's played very, very well since he's come to us, so I'm not upset with that at all. From there, we bought, this is the other central defender I was just referencing beforehand. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, very, very good technicals, very good mentals, superb physicals. And the man at the back, like, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 8 appearances, 1 goal, shockingly. Average rating of 7.13, 92% tackles won ratio, 82% passing ratio. That is phenomenal. Get the right defensive partnership with this guy, I think will be very, very hard to beat. We also brought in Ross Sykes just as somebody for cover because there are a lot of centre backs who I'm going to move on in the summer. Like our old guard are really getting old now. Brandon Williams from Man United. I like the kid. He's played very well for us. I've actually been playing him out of position on the right hand side, which is where he's training now. I do believe wing back attack for the right hand side. Yeah, that's what we're doing at the minute. So I'm hoping he'll stick on the right because I really do want to keep Henry on the left. Jack Rolls, midfielder as well from Tottenham. His physicals and his mentals are brilliant. Young Cypriot has got international caps at the minute. Technicals are getting there. Really can't wait to start playing this guy. And then Bradley Bacola, left winger. We brought this man in because originally we thought obviously Ollie Watkins was going to Burnley. Lost my train of thought there. Sorry, folks. He didn't go. This was the man I brought in to replace him. So I don't know what I do now. I don't know whether I stick with him and just kind of force Watkins out of the team purely because he's done think at this moment in time that's what we're going to have to do. So today we have got an absolutely must-win game away at Cardiff. Before we then go to Norwich, who are top of the league and absolutely flying. We're then playing Hull at home. Like we need to win. We've got plenty of time, so to speak, to come around. But we're in February, and I think that if we don't start picking up results, I don't think we'll be here come the end of Feb. So I need you to cross everything for me, folks, because this at the moment is not going very well. So today then, team selection. We are going to take out Ollie Watkins because he's not playing very well at all. Everything has dropped. We are going to bring in Bacola. Cole and Traore in the middle are a midfield partnership that I really like, so I'm going to leave that for the moment. Traore's actually not played that many games, only 10. I really rate him. He's coming on nicely. You know, when he first joined, he weren't that good. His development now, if we go on to his progress, is going up and up and up and up. So he's come back down into a bit of a lull here, really. But he was out injured for a little while. Or do I stick with Watkins for the game? I think we'll give Watkins one last chance. That's where my head's at the moment. So we're getting there. Also, Janssen. No, Janssen's there. That's fine. Janssen's getting on. So we just. I'm trying to think of the future more so for the team at the moment. So we've got a very very young team in fairness. But I think we're going to need a little bit more quality, to be honest, if we're going to push for the Premier League. Starting 11 today, then Balcom in goal, Henry, Pinnock, Badiashile, Calavera at the back, Cole and Traore in midfield, Watkins and Gomez on the wings, Slattery just behind Villa. So, fingers crossed, folks. Come on. Need all the luck and all the love and all the likes you can give me because this is a rough ride that we're having at the moment. It really is, and we need to get out of it. Playing against a Cardiff side today who are not bad. Not bad at all. Playing a diamond, so could cause us problems. I am going to say assertively, today is the day we end our poor run of form. We all need to end our poor run of form. This has been ridiculous. One of the best teams in the league we were, and we just slid and slid and slid. So as we get into it then, 5 minutes have gone, no highlights whatsoever. We've had one shot on goal, dominating possession, yet again not doing anything with it. Smithies with the goal kick. It's out. Gomez picks it up to Traore. Plays it to Cole, who spreads it for Watkins. Ollie Watkins, he knows his place in the side's up for grabs. Villa applies to finish. I mean, 14 goals for the season. He's not doing too bad at all. But he's got to start being more prolific. All of them have to start being more prolific. Nice little pass there by Traore to Cole. And Cole, first time pass for Watkins was superb. Run it on a little bit too far. The deflection gets a little bit lucky, but slips it right into the left corner there. We'll take that, fellas. We need a result here today. Like anything other than wins now, it's just unacceptable. We need to go on a good kind of 6-match unbeaten run. Not including draw. Like we need back-to-back wins. As Reed there, very, very close to equalising, and that's not what we want. We don't want to see Cardiff getting a foothold on this game. And Horser puts it wide. House puts it wide. No good. We are going to shout. We're going to give a little bit of creativity we're going to want. Again, dominating possession, dominating shots. We're having so many shots, but we're just not getting anything on time. Gomez now plays it across Villa. Shots blocked. Very good block. Calavera's picked up an injury again. This is not something I'm overly happy with. He's been out for a little while. Ball floated in. And Badlashil at the back post. Beautiful. That's what we need. We needed that so badly. And we're now 2-0 to the good against Cardiff. Good ball by Gomez. Keeper should really do better there. Whoever their goalkeeper is needs to be asking questions of himself. We are going to make the change because I don't want to lose Jordi Calavera again. So we are going to bring Brandon Williams on. Don't like making such an early substitution, but it needs to be done. I mean, we're winning and we're still in 9th place. So that tells you just how bad things have been. I mean, we've had 12 shots on goal, only 3 on target. It's just not good. It really isn't good. Matiju plays it out wide to Reed. Reed is the man who caused us problem last time. Plays it forward. Slattery though intercepts. Cole plays it out to Gomez. Can he finish? Oh, Smithies makes a good save that time. And we get a corner right on the edge of half time. If we can get a header here at the front post, that'd be beautiful. Misses everybody and it falls to Rules. He's going to bring the ball forward. Have they got time for the counter? No, they don't. And that's 2-0 at half time. 14 shots on goal, 4 on target. Worrying, worrying, worrying. Don't get complacent. Things can turn around. And look at this. I'm very happy with your performance. And I'm very happy with your performance. Try and bring them round. It didn't actually do anything there for young Angel Gomez. Right, we're only 1 point now outside the playoffs again. The boys are all motivated. Balcom with the goal kick. Plays it to Pinnacle. Launches it to Traore. To Slattery. Gomez to bring it forwards. Misses. Well, I say he misses his dribble. His run was just pathetic. Matthew now has got 3 players on him. Finds the space. Gets it to Reed. Through to Darcy. And Darcy's in on goal here. Shoots just wide. That was a big chance for Cardiff to get back in this game. We are okay at the moment. We're not too worried about fitness levels. I am going to actually, I'm going to drop a bit of praise at this moment in time now. See if we can't get them to really go for the guttural. We're having attempts on goal. Like, this is what I don't understand. And so many of them are just not even highlights because they're terrible. Cole puts the ball in. Traore picks up the headed clearance. Cole again though. No, but Simbakole. charging down our right hand side. Henry's there with him, but for some reason doesn't put a foot in. Darcy was free, and Pinnock just kind of watched him. And that's Cardiff 1, Brentford 2. And worrying times ahead. I don't want us to drop back because realistically now at the moment we are not good enough to drop back and defend the lead. Like if we try and sit deep, we can't handle the pressure. Williams plays it back to Badiashile. Over the top for Villa-Libre. We really need to finish this here. No, Matiju just stops the ball from rolling across the line. It wasn't quite close enough to roll across the line, but we're going to pretend that it was. Williams with the throw. Gomez back to Williams. Can he get the crossing? No, he goes back to Gomez instead. Gomez can't get the crossing either. A terrible attempt. And on the counter attack now, Decandova Reed. Don't do it to us, please. Simbakoli is going to pick up the ball, though he keeps it in play, recycles it in. Matiju puts it just wide. And we somehow survive. This is ridiculous. I am going to say, show some passion, lads. 3 minutes left. Show a little bit of passion as Gomez cuts inside. Nobody coming to him. Just wide. That could have been the chance to kill the game off completely. Well, we do get the win. It's the first win that we've had on the live com for a while. That's the nice thing. But look again. 16 shots missed. Just, I don't know. I really, really don't know. If we go into match stats now fully, 4 clear-cut chances for them. They should have probably done better, actually. 3 for us, 5 half chances. Just good, but I don't think good enough. But that being said, we are going to say very good. No, it's meant to just say very good, very good performance. However, I said that was a good performance, boys. Now why can't you play like that every game? Right, so we'll sort that out from there. That is going to be from me. Obviously, we're climbing back up the league now. I feel like next game we should be back to where we want to be. Will you get off? Back to where we want to be. We're 1 point outside. We've got a better goal difference than the teams around us. Should hopefully be back in the playoff spots after the next match. I'm going to come back sooner because I want to keep you up to date now, just purely because obviously things are so touch and go as to whether I'm going to keep the job or not. So we'll come back for the game against Wigan. And then if we win the game against Wigan, we'll go for Preston maybe. Yeah, I think we'll come back for Preston after that. But we will see you on Monday for Wigan. And let's hope and pray that we've picked up some more points by now. Thank you all very much for the support. If you enjoyed the video today, please do smash that like button for me. Don't forget we're here every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. If you are new around here,